Well, hello there. I guess it is time for the Week 15 recap. It was a crazy week of fantasy. Um, just absolutely nuts. Came right down to the wire there on Monday night for some of us. I'm going to start off here with the Golden Douche Bowl, though. And not really a lot of time needs to get dedicated to this. A couple things I learned here from the Golden Douche Bowl. Jimmy Garoppolo is a legit fantasy option next season. He's legit. He's going to be good. Devontae Freeman finally performed like the best running back in fantasy for Kuzi. Still wasn't enough because the main thing I learned is that Chris Kuzi is the Golden Douche. It is decided. You have won the douche this season. You're done. Douchehood. Jared was saved by a dolphin after overusing dolphins all season. Flipper finally comes to Jared's aid. Jared gets the W thanks to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake, somebody to keep an eye on for fantasy purposes next year, although I'm sure Jared's going to draft him in the first round. So Jared escapes the Golden Douche, keeps us from renaming the award after him. Congratulations, buddy. Great job. Now, speaking of great job, Jason versus Reese, tremendous respect for both of these incredible competitors, just amazing competitors. Cam Newton really dominating right now. What a great free agent addition for Jason. I mean, Joe cut him. None of the rest of us had the foresight to pick up Cam Newton. He's been carrying Jason ever since. Melvin Gordon, just a great pick. Unbelievable fantasy pick. He's going to be tough to deal with next week. He had a big week. Isaiah Crowell needs to be getting the ball more. He looks really good. He's ripping off big carries, big gains. They just don't give him the ball. I can't figure it out. Great rookie season by Reese. I know you came up a little bit short, Reese, but great rookie season. He overcame more injuries than anybody else to make it to the playoffs and almost made it all the way. I look forward to seeing what you can do next season. Good work, buddy. Jason, of course, did his part to set up the epic showdown, the Best Friends Bowl 2017. But more on that tomorrow for the championship preview. So I'm going to cover my matchup in a little bit more detail here. So this is an epic battle of the old lion versus the young lion. And the young lion overthrew the old lion, of course. Aaron Rodgers should not have played in this game. It was stupid of the Packers. I'm talking real life now. It was stupid of the Packers to play him. They were a long shot to make the playoffs. He took a bunch of hits and could have gotten hurt a lot worse. Now, let's take a look at some things here with Pack Attack, because I know a lot of you are looking at his team going, that doesn't look like a team that should score 109.3 points. Well, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have even been close to that. Let's start with Tyreek Hill on Thursday night. The Chargers Tyreek Hill did nothing all day. The Chargers decided on one play to play press man-to-man coverage with no safety help over the top. And Tyreek Hill, of course, just ran right by him for an easy 60-yard touchdown. If it wasn't for that, he would have scored about 2 points. Horrible defensive call. On Sunday, Aaron Rodgers is leading a drive for the Packers. It's 4th down and 3 in Carolina territory. They go for it. Offensive lineman for the Packers, clearly false starts. Everybody on the Panthers defense knows it. They're pointing at the guy. They're not paying attention to Aaron Rodgers, who snaps the ball, runs for a first down, then proceeds to go get a touchdown that he shouldn't have had. So, once again, officiating bias in favor of the Packers, trying to keep them into games. They're not a good football team, and they get a lot of help from the NFL and the refs, and it's garbage. But the worst offender of bullshit points for my dad's team was Mark Ingram. First, he gets a touchdown after officials overturned a Michael Thomas touchdown, saying he was 1 inch short of the goal line. Now think about this for a second. This is supposed to be indisputable, absolutely indisputable evidence that would not pass in any court of law in the United States of America. No effing way. Then the Jets at the end of the game, the Saints have about a minute and 30 seconds left. The Jets have no timeouts, which of course means the Saints can just take a knee on it. It's over. Game's over. The Jets were conceding the game. That's what they expected the Saints to do. Instead, they hand the ball to Mark Ingram and let him run through a defense that's not paying attention. He gets a 50-yard touchdown. So that's pretty awesome. Thanks, Sean Payton, for being one of the biggest dicks that's ever coached in the NFL. I hope that you get fired and that you never coach in the NFL again. But so by my count, Pack Attack could have easily scored about 37 to 40 less points in this matchup. This thing shouldn't have even been close. But that being said, Pack Attack has a very boom or bust strategy, very boom or bust players, and they came through and they boomed for them this week, and it was a hell of an effort. Good season, good job getting there, and you get to play Reese for third place. You get to watch a front row seat for the Best Friends Bowl for Christmas, which is just an amazing Christmas present for Jason and myself to get to compete against each other. That being said, Le'Veon Bell is my hero. I love him. He's amazing. And if I'm picking first next year, you guys know who it's going to be. It's Lev Bell. The Packers, once again, let me reiterate that they are a terrible football team. Just horrible. If they didn't have Aaron Rodgers, they'd be the Cleveland Browns. They had no answer for Christian McCaffrey. Couldn't stop him running. Couldn't stop him throwing. They had just no solutions for Christian McCaffrey all day long. Speaking of no solution, nobody can figure out how to stop Rob Gronkowski right now. Gronk is killing people. And, of course, the mighty Bears defense belongs in the Super Bowl. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm accepting your heartfelt congratulations, as is Jason. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a special Best Friends edition of the championship preview. See you tomorrow.